Divine presence, a story of unseen strength. In the quiet of the night, when the world outside falls silent and your thoughts begin to swirl, know this: you are never alone. God is with you, His presence surrounding you like a comforting blanket, even when it feels like the weight of the world is too much to bear. It may seem as though nothing is happening, that the silence is deafening, but in these moments, He is working quietly, preparing the way, guiding you through the darkness. When everything feels uncertain and your heart is heavy with questions you can't answer, trust that God is at work. His hands are on the wheel, steering you towards safety, even when you can't see the road ahead. You may not hear Him speaking or feel His presence in the way you expect, but He is there, right beside you, just waiting for the right moment to reveal His plan. You might find yourself in a place of struggle, caught in the midst of turmoil, and wonder where He is. It's in these times, when everything seems to fall apart, that God is closest to you. He's not just standing by, watching from afar. He's carrying you, lifting you up with unseen strength. His love and support are felt in the quiet moments, when you stop to take a breath and let His peace wash over you. Even when it feels like your prayers go unanswered, remember that God hears every word, every cry. His response may not always come in the form you expect, but He listens deeply, carefully. The answers will come, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. Trust that God's timing is always perfect, and His love for you is unwavering. He works behind the scenes, orchestrating your life, moving mountains you can't see yet. At times, you may feel overwhelmed by the weight of your problems, as if the burdens you carry are too heavy. But know this: God is right there, standing strong beside you, offering His strength when yours runs dry. His hands are outstretched, waiting for you to reach out. In your weakest moments, He will make you strong. His presence is your shield, your refuge, and your hope. When the noise of life gets too loud and your thoughts are clouded with doubt and confusion, God whispers to your soul, calling you back to peace. His voice is a gentle reminder that everything is in His hands, and He is guiding you to a place of rest and renewal. Even when you feel lost, His presence is your compass, gently pointing you in the right direction. You may wonder if He's still listening, if He even sees your struggles, but He does. He sees every tear, every hardship, every moment of pain, and He is there, walking with you through it all. You are never forgotten, never overlooked. His love for you is constant and deep. When you feel you can't go on, His strength will carry you. In the silence there is peace. In the stillness there is power. God's presence is not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it is quiet, like the soft whisper of the wind. But it is always there, always present, steady and sure. Even when you feel uncertain, you can trust that His presence is with you, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you through every moment. The path ahead may seem unclear, and you may feel hesitant to take the next step, but don't be afraid. God's presence is the light that will guide you through the darkness, the strength that will keep you moving forward. You don't have to walk this journey alone. He is walking with you, and He will never leave you. In the moments when you feel distant from Him, remember that He is never far away. His love is a constant, and His presence surrounds you always. He is there in every challenge, every trial, and every victory. Trust in His promises, lean on His love, and know that He is always by your side, even when you can't see Him. So when the world seems quiet and your heart feels heavy, pause for a moment and remember that God is at work in your life. He is listening, He is guiding, and He is preparing the way for you. Trust that He is near, that He is with you in every moment, and that His love will see you through. In the stillness, find peace. In the silence, hear His voice. And in every moment, remember that you are never alone. God is with you, always, forever, and without fail. Faith and trust. A journey of the heart. There are moments in life when the path ahead seems uncertain, when the challenges before you feel too much to bear. It is in these times, when you find yourself standing on the edge of doubt, that God whispers into your heart, urging you to trust Him. His voice is calm, steady, and full of love, reminding you that His timing is perfect, even when you can't see it yet. You may look around and see others succeeding, their lives seemingly falling into place, while you are left to navigate a storm of your own. It's easy in these moments to question why things aren't going the way you hoped, why your journey feels so different from theirs. But what you don't see is the hidden work that God is doing in your life, the quiet preparation He is making for your future. Trust that what you cannot see is just as important as what you can. When the weight of the world presses on you, when it feels like the walls are closing in and there is no escape, God invites you to lean on Him. He knows your heart, understands your fears, and He is there, ready to catch you. It is not by your own strength that you will rise, but by His. The struggles you face are not meant to defeat you, but to refine you, to shape your character into something stronger, more resilient. Trust that every difficulty is part of a greater plan, a plan designed by a Father who loves you deeply. There will be moments when you want to take matters into your own hands, to push forward with your own effort, relying on your own wisdom or strength. But God gently reminds you that your strength is limited, and His is boundless. It is in the surrender, in the letting go, that you find true strength. He doesn't want you to carry the weight alone. His arms are open, ready to bear your burdens, to guide you down the path He has set for you. When it feels like no one understands, when you seek approval from others but find only silence or rejection, God's approval is the one that matters most. The world may not always see your worth, but He sees you clearly, with eyes full of love and acceptance. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. His love for you is unconditional, not based on what you do or what others think of you. It is easy to get caught in the trap of seeking validation from the world. We all want to be seen, to be heard, to be loved, but the approval of others is fleeting, and it will never satisfy the deepest longings of your heart. True fulfillment comes from knowing that you are loved by the Creator of the universe, that He is proud of you, not for your achievements, but for who you are. Trust in His love, in the knowledge that you are enough just as you are. There will be times when you feel discouraged, when your progress seems slow and the obstacles too high to overcome. But God sees the bigger picture. He knows the desires of your heart, the dreams that you may feel are slipping away. Trust that He is working behind the scenes, lining up circumstances, opening doors that you never even imagined. His timing may not always match your own, but His plans are always for your good. In the quiet moments, when the world fades away and all you are left with is your thoughts, remember this: God's plans for you are good. He has not forgotten you. Even in the moments of waiting, He is preparing something greater than you can imagine. Trust in His wisdom, in His timing, and in His love. It is easy to become impatient, to want things to happen on our terms, but there is peace in trusting that God's plan is always better than our own. When you are facing a difficult decision, when you stand at a crossroads unsure of which way to go, trust that God will lead you. It is not always the easiest path, and it may not always make sense in the moment, but He will guide you with His hand. He will open doors and close others. All He asks of you is that you take the next step in faith, trusting that He is walking with you. There will be times when the road is long, when the answers seem out of reach, and when doubt creeps in. But remember that faith is not about having all the answers right now. Faith is about trusting God in the unknown, believing that He is working even when you cannot see it. His plans for you are good, and He will never leave you to walk this journey alone. In the end, it is not our strength or wisdom that will carry us, but the trust we place in God. Trust that He is faithful. Trust that He knows what is best for you. Trust that His love for you is unshakable, and that no matter what happens, He will never leave you or forsake you. Keep walking forward in faith, knowing that the one who created the heavens and the earth is holding your hand every step of the way. And so, as you move forward in life, remember this: when you trust in God, you are trusting in the Creator of the universe, the one who has a perfect plan for you. His timing is always perfect, His love for you never changes, and His plans for you are always good. Keep faith in His promises, and know that He is always with you. The journey may not always be easy, but with Him by your side, it will always be worth it. Promise of blessings, a path of faith. In the quiet moments of your life, when everything seems uncertain, God speaks to your heart, reminding you that blessings are waiting for you. They are not just dreams, they are promises, placed in your life by the Creator Himself. You may not see them yet, but He assures you that breakthroughs are on the way, hidden just beyond the horizon of your struggle. The road may be long, and the path steep, but you must walk with faith, for every step you take brings you closer to the blessings He has prepared for you. The world may try to tell you that your efforts are in vain, that the obstacles before you are too great to overcome, but God whispers in your ear, do not give up. He sees your heart, your struggles, and your desires. He knows the pain you've endured and the weight you carry. But he also knows that his plans for you are filled with hope, peace, and unimaginable blessings. Trust in his timing, for he is never late, and his ways are always perfect. It is in the moments of trial that your faith grows. When everything feels like it's falling apart, that is when God is molding you, strengthening you for what is to come. The blessings he has for you are not just material. They are the gifts of peace, joy, and restoration that come when you place your trust fully in him. It's easy to lose sight of his promises when the journey is hard, but remember that God is faithful and he will never leave you. As you walk this path, keep your eyes fixed on the future he is preparing for you. Every challenge you face is a step toward the blessings he has in store. It's not always easy, and there will be moments when you feel like turning back. But when you trust in God's love, when you hold on to faith, you will find that the blessings are worth the wait. In the end, it is not the struggles that define you, but the way you rise above them with God's love and guidance. His blessings are on the other side of every obstacle. Keep moving forward, for with every step, you are walking toward your breakthrough. And when the blessings come, you will see that all the struggles were simply the preparation for what God had in store for you all along. Divine timing, a journey of faith. In the quiet moments of the night, when the world seems still, God whispers to your heart, "Trust in my timing, for I am always with you." You may not understand why things seem difficult now, why the path before you is unclear. But know this, everything is unfolding according to his perfect plan. Each struggle, each challenge, each moment of waiting is part of a much greater story, one that only God can see in its fullness. And in that fullness, he promises that you will see his hand at work, leading you toward a future brighter than you could imagine. There will be times when doubt creeps into your heart, and you will wonder if things will ever change. But God is not bound by time, and he sees far beyond the horizon. His timing is always perfect, even when you feel lost in the waiting. When you face the storms of life, remember that he is not far from you. He is preparing you for something greater than what you could imagine. Each step you take is shaping you into the person you need to be, ready to receive the blessings that are waiting for you. Patience is the hardest lesson to learn, especially when you're in the midst of struggle. God asks you to hold on a little longer, to trust that he is working behind the scenes. You may not see it now, but he is orchestrating everything in your life, preparing you for the breakthrough that's just around the corner. Even when it feels like time is standing still, God is moving, guiding you in ways you cannot yet comprehend. When you are tempted to give up, remember that God's promises are always fulfilled. His timing is never late. It may feel like you're waiting for a season to change, but remember, seasons are a part of his plan. Everything that happens in your life is for a reason, preparing you for what's ahead. Trust in his plan, hold on to faith, and in time, you will see the beauty of his perfect timing unfold before your eyes. Keep moving forward, for the best is yet to come. Encouragement to respond, the call to faith. In the stillness of the night, you feel the gentle whisper of God's voice calling you closer, inviting you into a deeper relationship. Come to me, he says, speak to me, share your heart, your hopes, your doubts. It's in these quiet moments that God longs for you to open up, to trust him with the innermost parts of your soul, and to allow his presence to fill you. He doesn't just want you to walk with him in silence. He desires your voice, your prayers, your thoughts, your fears. There's no need to hide anything from God, for he already knows your heart better than anyone else. Yet, he waits for you to open up, to speak the words that stir within you. When you talk to God, you aren't just seeking answers. You are building trust, deepening your relationship with the one who has always been there. Your conversation with God is a powerful moment where you surrender your plans and let his will guide you, trusting that his purpose for you is far greater than anything you could ever imagine. In the midst of life's struggles, there are moments when the road ahead feels uncertain, when doubts cloud your vision. But God calls you to respond in faith, to walk in the direction he has prepared for you. Even when you cannot see the full path, you are not walking alone. God promises to be with you every step of the way, and he is there to strengthen you in the journey. As you move forward in faith, trust that his love will surround you and guide you to a future filled with hope. The message concludes with a simple but powerful invitation. Come to me, walk with me, and trust in the plan I have for you. Respond with faith, and know that as you do, You are stepping into a future where God's love and guidance will always be with you. Embrace His love, for it is the light that will lead you forward through every challenge to a place of peace and fulfillment. Let His plan unfold in your life and walk with Him, knowing that He has prepared the way. God's love and protection, the shield of the Creator. In the quiet moments, when the weight of the world presses on your heart, remember that God is always with you, watching over you with unwavering love. Through every trial, whether you are filled with joy or sorrow, His protection is constant. When you feel alone, when life feels like a storm, you can find peace in knowing that God stands beside you, shielding you from harm. He is your refuge, a place of safety in the chaos of life. You may not always see His hand, but it is there, steady and firm, lifting you up when you stumble, holding you close when you feel broken. His love wraps around you like a blanket, soothing your fears and calming your spirit. In the darkest of times, when the road ahead seems unclear, He is the light that guides you, the steady presence that assures you that you are never alone. God knows the depths of your heart. He hears every prayer, sees every tear, and feels the weight of every burden you carry. And in those moments when you need to speak, when your heart is heavy with words unspoken, God is there, ready to listen. Share your worries, your doubts, your hopes, and your dreams. You need not fear being judged or misunderstood. God, in His infinite grace, welcomes your honesty, your vulnerability. There is no need to hold back, for He already knows you intimately, loves you completely, and desires to hear your voice. His protection is not just a shield from physical danger, but a guard over your heart, ensuring that no sorrow, no sadness, no fear can steal your peace. Even in the storms of life, when everything feels uncertain, God is your anchor, steadfast and true. Trust in His love, for it is a love that will never fail, a love that will carry you through every trial. Remember, you are never without God's protection. His love surrounds you, comforts you, and strengthens you. No matter the challenges ahead, trust that God is always by your side, ready to carry you through protection and peace. The sacred embrace. In the heart of the wilderness, when the winds howl and the night is dark, there is a deep knowing that you are never truly alone. God's presence is like the mountains, unshaken, immovable, a refuge for the weary traveler. When the storms of life come, fierce and unrelenting, it is in His arms that you find solace. His protection is a shelter where you can rest, a place where fear cannot reach you. Through every trial, every hardship that life sets before you, remember that God walks beside you. His strength fills the spaces where you feel weak. His peace covers you when the world seems full of chaos. He is not a distant figure, but a constant companion, offering a hand to guide you, a heart to listen to your struggles. When you feel your spirit faltering, when the weight of the world feels too much to bear, His love is the shield that guards your soul. No matter the darkness that looms over you, trust that God will not abandon you. His love is a fire that will never fade, a light that will always pierce the night. Through the pain, through the heartache, you are held safe by the Creator who knows the depths of your heart. In moments of silence, in the stillness of the night, He is near, waiting to bring you peace. God's peace is not fleeting, like a passing breeze. It is a river that flows deep within, steady and constant. When life feels like a battle, know that His peace is the balm that heals your wounds, the balm that soothes the ache in your heart. Even in your weakest moments, He is the strength that keeps you standing, the peace that restores your soul. You are not alone on this journey. Through every hardship, God provides the strength to carry on, the peace to calm your heart. In Him, you will always find refuge, and in His embrace, you will find rest. No matter what the world throws your way, His protection is a fortress, and His peace is the calm in every storm. Thank you and believe. The sacred gratitude. The day breaks with a golden light, and as the sun rises, so does the spirit within. In every breath, there is a quiet prayer of thanks, a deep recognition of the blessings that surround you. Each step you take is a gift, each moment a reminder that God is with you, guiding you through this journey of life. You must give thanks, for it is in gratitude that your heart finds its true rhythm. With every sunrise, you are given a new beginning, a chance to walk closer with the Creator who breathes life into all things. When you wake, say, thank you, for the strength to rise, for the peace that settles in your heart, for the love that holds you steady. The earth beneath your feet, the sky above you, the breath in your lungs, all of these are gifts from the one who loves you unconditionally. In your gratitude, you become more attuned to his presence, more in tune with the rhythm of life. When your heart feels heavy, when the trials seem too great, turn your eyes to the heavens and remember his word. His promises are not fleeting like the winds. They are steady, constant, and true. His guidance is a light that will never fail, shining on your path, lighting your way when all seems dark. Trust in his word, for it is the compass that will lead you home, no matter how far the journey. Each day, place your faith in him, knowing that he holds the answers to your every question. In your trust, you are not left to wander aimlessly, for his grace is your guide. You are never alone, never forgotten. When you believe, you receive, and in receiving, you find peace. Every step you take, every moment of doubt, he is with you, ready to offer you his grace, his wisdom, and his love. Remember to thank God every day, for in gratitude, you become stronger, more resilient, more connected to his eternal truth. Trust in his guidance and believe in the power of his word. It will lead you to places of peace, fill your spirit with strength, and transform your life in ways you never imagined. Thank you, God, for all that you are and all that you give. Keep walking with me, for I trust in your word, forgiveness and change, a path to healing. The winds of change often stir the heart in ways that are hard to understand, but they come to clear the path, to make space for something new. The pain you carry, pain from those who have hurt you, can weigh heavy on your spirit, bending you low. Yet, there is power in letting go, in forgiving. Forgiveness does not excuse the wrongs that have been done to you, but it frees your soul, allowing the light of peace to enter. When you forgive, you release the chains that bind you to suffering. The ones who have wronged you no longer have power over your heart, for your forgiveness becomes the key that unlocks your prison. You are no longer burdened by the past, for forgiveness brings with it the freedom to move forward, unencumbered. In forgiving, you find healing not just for the one who hurt you, but for yourself. It is the spirit of peace that enters when you choose to forgive, transforming your soul into something stronger and more resilient. Let forgiveness be the soil in which your heart grows, for it is from this fertile ground that change blossoms. The person you were before forgiveness hurt, angry, and bound by pain is not the same as the person you are becoming. Each step you take toward forgiveness strengthens you, making you more rooted in love, more connected to God's eternal grace. Change is never easy, but it is through forgiveness that we find true transformation. As your heart lightens, you are called to share that light with the world. Just as the sun shines on all things, so too does God's love. Live in a way that reflects his love to those around you. Be kind, be generous, be a source of comfort to those who are lost or broken. Let your life be a living testimony to the power of God's love. When others see the light in you, they are drawn to it, and in that light, they will find hope. Through your actions, you become a beacon, showing others the way to healing, to peace, and to God's embrace. Share your love freely, for it is through giving that we receive. In living as a shining example of God's love, you not only bless others, but strengthen your own spirit, becoming more like him each day. Forgive, share, and let the light of his love fill your life and the lives of those around you. Prosperity and hope, a journey through the storm. The sky may darken, and the winds may howl, but the storm is never the end of the journey. The Creator knows the paths we walk, even when the road seems lost beneath our feet. Through every trial, he watches over us, leading us toward brighter days, even when the clouds refuse to part. In the depths of the storm, when the world seems to crumble, there is a promise that all things work together for our good. Each trial you face is not meant to break you, but to shape you, to forge strength in your heart like the steel of a warrior's blade. You will find your way through the darkest valleys, even when the path is unclear. The storms of life are not your enemies. They are the winds that carry you higher. In each difficulty, there is the seed of growth. In every hardship, there is the potential for a new beginning. God's plans for you are not thwarted by the troubles you face, but rather, they are made more powerful because of them. As you walk through the fire, you become purified, your spirit stronger, and your heart more resilient. The trials that once seemed overwhelming become the very foundation upon which you build your future. With each challenge, you grow more confident in the Creator's plan for your life, knowing that He is guiding you toward a future of hope and prosperity. Even when the road seems long, trust that He is leading you towards something greater than you can see. In the depths of your struggles, take heart, for there is hope on the horizon. The Creator does not leave His children abandoned in their trials. The promise of a bright future is yours, no matter how dark the night may seem. Each step you take toward the light of His love brings you closer to the fulfillment of His plan. Trust in His timing, for He knows the path that will lead you to prosperity. Through every hardship, God is working within you, strengthening your spirit, and preparing you for the blessings that await. Keep your faith strong, for the best is yet to come. Trust and fear not. A journey of strength. The earth trembles beneath your feet, and the winds carry whispers of fear. But know this, my child, you are never alone. In the face of the storm, do not let fear take root in your heart, for the Creator walks with you, a shield against all that threatens to bring you down. Fear may try to creep in, but trust in the strength of the one who made the heavens and the earth. His arms are strong, and He will never leave you to walk alone. When shadows loom and the path ahead is unclear, remember the truth. Your steps are guided by the one who knows all. The enemy may try to sow doubt in your heart, but know that the Creator's love is unshakable. With every trial, He makes you stronger, refining your spirit like gold in the fire. Even when the winds howl and the world seems to close in around you, trust that His protection surrounds you like a mighty fortress, strong and unyielding. In your moments of doubt, when fear whispers in your ear, raise your eyes to the sky and remember the promises that have been spoken over your life. You are not abandoned, nor are you forgotten. The Creator holds you in His hands, and His plan for you will never fail. Fear may try to steal your peace, but you are a child of God, and He has made you resilient, able to face any storm with courage and strength. When you walk through the valley of shadows, fear not, for the Creator's presence is with you, guiding your every step. His love is your shield, His peace your strength. You are a warrior in His kingdom, meant to rise above the trials that come your way. No matter what challenges may come, trust that you are held in the hands of the one who sees the end from the beginning. As you step forward in faith, remember this: fear has no place in your heart. Trust in the Creator's love, and know that He will never let you fall. His protection surrounds you, His strength empowers you, and His love will carry. Trust and fear not. The sacred path. The sun rises slowly over the horizon, casting light upon the land that stretches far beyond what the eyes can see. As the winds dance through the trees, listen closely, for you will hear the voice of the Creator calling to you, asking you to walk without fear. The world may change, and storms may rise, but know this: the Creator walks with you, watching over your steps. Trust in His presence, for He is with you in the quiet moments and in the chaos. When the dark clouds gather and fear seeks to take root in your heart, remember that you are never alone. The Creator has spoken over you, and His words are more powerful than any storm. With every step you take, He goes before you, clearing the way, guarding your path. Do not look to the mountains of worry or the rivers of doubt, for the Creator is your guide, and His protection surrounds you like the sacred earth beneath your feet. Fear may whisper, calling you to run or hide, but trust in the strength that flows through your veins. You are part of the Creator's plan, a child of the earth, strong and resilient. The trials of life are like the seasons, ever-changing. And just as the seasons change, so too will your strength grow. The Creator will not let you fall. His hands are steady and sure, lifting you when you stumble, giving you the courage to stand tall. When fear tries to strike your heart like the sharpest arrow, remember, you are clothed in the Creator's protection. He will shield you from the storm, His love wrapping around you like a blanket of warmth. You are not weak, for the Creator's power flows through you. No darkness can hold you, no enemy can harm you, for His strength is your strength. Step forward with courage, my child. Trust in the Creator's love and know that His protection will never leave you. You are a warrior, walking a sacred path, and nothing can stand against you. Fear not, for you are held by the Creator's hands, and His love will always guide you home. In the quiet of the forest, a man sat beneath the towering trees, his spirit weary from the weight of old wounds. For many seasons he had carried the scars of his past, each one a heavy mark upon his heart. He had wandered through life, seeking peace, but finding only shadows that whispered of his failures. Yet, there was something deep within him, a flicker of hope that refused to be extinguished. As the sun set and the cool breeze touched his face, he heard a voice, soft as the rustling leaves, calling him to rise. "Do not fear, child," the voice whispered, a familiar presence filling the air around him. "You are not defined by your past. The storms that have shaken you will no longer rule your heart. I am with you, and I will lead you from the darkness into the light." The man closed his eyes, the weight of years lifting slightly as the voice of peace filled his soul. It was a promise not of forgetting his pain, but of learning to rise above it. With each passing day, the memories that had once controlled him now became lessons, shaping him into a stronger being. "Walk with me," the voice continued. "Let the winds of healing wash over you, and let your heart be renewed. The journey ahead will not always be easy, but I will guide you through every step. The past is not your future. You are being transformed, just as the seasons change, bringing new growth and life." The man stood, his feet firm upon the earth, the ground beneath him a reminder of the strength and resilience he had always carried. His heart was lighter, his spirit rising like the dawn. The pain was still there, but it no longer held him captive. With faith, he took a step forward, knowing that no matter what lay ahead, he would not walk alone. As the stars began to shine above, he felt the promise of renewal in his soul. The journey of restoration had begun, and with each new day, the past would fade, and he would rise again stronger, wiser, and filled with the hope of a future. In the stillness of the morning, a young man sat by the river, his thoughts swirling like the currents before him. Life had been a constant struggle, a journey marked by endless obstacles. He had often felt lost, uncertain of where he was headed, weighed down by doubts and fears that seemed to pull him under like a rushing tide. But this morning was different. The sky above was clear, and the air was filled with a sense of peace, as though the earth itself was breathing alongside him. He closed his eyes and listened, the sounds of the river and the wind becoming a soothing rhythm. In that silence, he heard a voice, gentle yet powerful, rising above the noise of his mind. "Come closer, child," the voice said, as soft as the morning breeze. "I am here. Do not fear. The path before you may be uncertain, but with me you will find your strength. In my presence you will grow, like the mighty oak that rises from the smallest seed." The man opened his eyes, and for the first time in many moons, he felt a sense of calm wash over him. He understood now that growth did not happen all at once, that life was a journey of small steps, each one leading him closer to his true self. As he spent time in the quiet of the morning, he felt the weight of his worries lift, replaced by the deep, steady strength that only comes from walking in the presence of the Creator. "With each day, you will become stronger," the voice continued. "The sun rises not in a moment, but in a gradual unfolding. Just as the flowers bloom in their season, so too will you bloom. Trust in my timing and in the journey I have set before you." The man rose from the riverbank, feeling the warmth of the sun on his face and the coolness of the earth beneath his feet. His heart felt lighter, and his spirit, once heavy, now seemed to dance with a new energy. With each step he took, he knew that growth was not just something that happened to him. It was a process, a partnership between him and the Creator. Day by day he would grow, and in his presence, he would become the strong, wise man he was always meant to be. The young warrior stood at the edge of the forest, gazing into the vast expanse of land before him. His heart was heavy, burdened by the weight of decisions made and roads taken that seemed to lead nowhere. The path he had once followed now seemed uncertain, filled with shadows that clouded his vision and doubts that gnawed at his spirit. But in the stillness of the morning, he felt a stirring deep within him, a whisper that called to his soul. "You are not alone, my child," the voice spoke, like the soft rustle of the leaves in the wind. "I have been with you all along, even in your darkest moments. The path before you may seem unclear, but trust me, for I will lead you to a place of peace and abundance." The warrior knelt, his hands resting on the earth, feeling its steady heartbeat beneath him. The weight of his troubles seemed to lessen, as though the earth itself was offering him comfort. In that moment, he knew that the journey ahead would not be easy, but he also understood that, with the Creator's guidance, the path would be right. "Your life is changing, child," the voice continued. "Just as the seasons change, so too will your heart. I will help you walk the path of wisdom, and you will find blessings where there were none before. Trust in me, and I will guide you to a future filled with hope." With each word, the warrior felt his spirit lift. The shadows that had once clouded his mind began to fade, replaced by a new clarity. He stood, stronger now, and looked ahead with renewed purpose. He knew that the road would still be long, but he no longer feared the unknown. With faith in his heart, he stepped forward, knowing that the Creator's hand was upon him, leading him to a future filled with blessings and transformation. As the sun rose higher, the warrior walked on, guided by the light of his Creator, knowing that change was already beginning in his. A young warrior, burdened by doubt and uncertainty, finds guidance and strength through a divine whisper. As he trusts in the Creator's promise, his heart is renewed, and he gains clarity to walk the path ahead with faith. Embracing the change, he steps forward with hope, knowing that blessings and transformation await him.